Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your, I was going to say February, to your March love reading. I'm Sandy. I'm so glad you can join me. I want to thank all my subscribers. You guys mean the world to me. Just anyone who views the video. I'm so thankful every day. I forgot to turn my candles on. Okay. I want to make it special for you guys. So yeah, I was reminded that I promised you guys to do your video first, and I do remember making that promise, and I'm so sorry that I'm just now doing it. And honestly, what I normally do is whichever video had the most views, that's how I go. Sometimes, sometimes it's just what I feel, to be honest. There's no real order, but that's what I did this month. I just broke it down into... well, I definitely want to start with Pisces because it was their birthday, but, yeah, I don't know. But I thank you guys, my beautiful earth signs, my sister sign. I'm a Virgo. You guys know that. Well, maybe you don't know that, but I am a Virgo. So anyway, I want to thank you guys so much. For those who subscribed, I want you to know that I'm trying to put out more and more videos for just you. And what I mean by that is, it's what I do is harness in the energy of my subscribers. Every time one of you subscribe, I thank you. I thank the heavens for you. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to thank you personally. I really wish I did, but I don't. I have to be realistic, but I do thank you. So when I do that, I feel like I feel like you become part of my soul family, and I, can harness in the energy much better. So yeah, I'm going to do something on twin flames, twin souls, different things like that, based in love. We'll see. We'll see what comes up, but I definitely want to start doing some more specials for you guys. So just, if you subscribe, you should automatically be notified. Okay? All right, guys, let's get started with your love reading. Okay? For March. Now, I do want to tell you, because my readings tend to go more to singles. Wow. Sorry, I don't know what just rode by my house, but wow, just shook my whole table. But since, yeah, it seems like my readings go more towards singles, so don't get mad at me, couples, if, nothing comes up. I can only read what comes up, okay? And that's another thing I think I'm going to start doing is separating, like doing singles and couples. Of course, I don't know where I'm going to get this time that I'm talking about, but I'll find a way. I will find a way. I am Earth, just like you, right? Okay, let's get started with your reading. And I'm going to do a little bit more shuffling. As I do, I'm inviting all my spirit guides into Capricorn's reading. I've got my beautiful sister Tracy and beautiful guardian angel Angela. Of course, any of my family members, please. Absolutely. Any Capricorn spirit guides that want to come into this reading for messages, please feel free to, as long as you're evolving in unconditional love. Unconditional love. Oh, you got to get past Archangel Michael. Spirit, what I'm looking for, I want to know what's coming up for Capricorn regarding love. Again, this can be existing love or any new love that's coming up on their path. And if they're not on their path, any advice to help them get back on the path towards their divine love. Thank you, Spirit. I ask for very, very clear messages, please. Very clear messages here today. Once again, very clear messages. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. On your first card. Well, okay, it's your first card. It's not a great card, but But, when I was shuffling, I did ask Spirit, not just, I wanted to know about love that's coming, existing love, but also if you're off your path. Advice to put you back on your divine path. That was my very last question to them. So I guess this is my answer. Be careful what you ask. Free yourself. It's not a bad card. And, being the first card, it's, well, I feel it's Spirit generously letting us know exactly what needs to happen. Free yourself can mean that you put yourself in a mental trap. It can mean that you're not seeing things clearly. So you keep yourself in like this mental prison. And unfortunately, this is... Alright, I have a bunch of motorcycles going by my house, and it's not even that warm out. It's like 30. Wow, they must be freezing. Okay, sorry about that. They're just literally shaking my table. Well, I hear some of you need to separate yourselves from a Scorpio. So for some of you, this card is about freeing yourself from a relationship. But it's an unhealthy relationship. It's a type of relationship where it's like you take the brunt of harsh words. But the words, I mean, they sting, Cut like a knife. Bryan Adams, cut like a knife. And, if we look at the flip side of this, though, Spirit's telling you, free yourself. And the rest will follow. Free yourself, and the rest will follow. It's about standing up and taking control of your life back, period. I mean, bottom line, no matter how you put yourself in this trap, it's just recognizing that. Recognizing that, it's from, even if it's someone else who's putting you down and cutting you down and, making you feel not good about yourself. It's like, I feel like, well, okay. Spirit's saying, you're loved. You are so loved. And one person's opinion is just that, their opinion. But that's it. It's only their opinion. We'll see how else it relates to the reading. Codependency. Capricorn. What's going on, my beautiful Capricorn? Okay, well, for some of you, it's just literally you need to free yourself from addictions. That addictions are holding you down, holding you back, holding you still. Let's put it that way. Not allowing you to move forward. Certainly not keeping you in the present moment. For others, it's dependency on another person, feeling like you're dependent on another person. Some of you, you may be dependent on this person. You may be dependent on them for your finances. For some, I feel like you want to move out of this, but there's something that's tying you to this person in an earthly manner. Not like soul, soulmate. Of course, I'm sure there's always lessons to be learned. So I'm sure there's many lessons that you can learn. If you're dependent on someone else, because I'm feeling like this is not a good thing. It is not a good thing. So, There's only one person who can save you, and that's you. That's you and your spiritual family, though. Remember that. When I say it's just you, it is just you here, but remember, you have a whole soul family that's waiting to help you. Archangel Raphael, Mother Mary for some of you, depending on who you pray to. You know, if you do pray to Mother Mary, this is who you should pray to. Pray to Mother Mary if you have addictions to help not only you stop, but she can actually help lessen the craving, almost to the point where the withdrawal is more like having a flu versus something that you feel in your mind is going to hold you down. You know, it's like, I want to stop. But if I stop, that means I'm going to feel like shit for such a long time. You know, it's that double-edged sword. But if you pray to your soul family, if you pray to Raphael and Mother Mary, I'm telling you, they will help you with that. Let go control issues. Wow. Man, there is somebody controlling you. Capricorn, there is someone who is controlling you. I feel like I'm talking more to the women right now. Doesn't mean that there aren't men out there who are being controlled too. It's just that I feel there's more women in this scenario. And I can tell you, this situation is not good. It's not good for you. It's not good for your children. Because they are being affected. I usually don't like to talk about things like that because, well, I guess everything needs to be talked about. So you're being controlled. Yet I'm still being told that there is ways out for you. There are ways out for you. If you are drinking or taking pills to get you through. If you're, okay, I'm getting many messages here. For some of you, this person supplies you with the very thing that you're addicted to. And it's like a never-ending back and forth. Because of your addiction, you need him. And because you need him, he uses you. And he controls you through this. You're being controlled because of it. You need to make a decision because your family is being affected. It is not affecting just you. It's affecting children. It doesn't matter how many times I tell you to free yourself. It has to come from you. I want to remind you, you know, I wish I had the magician right now. And I could put the magician on this card to tell you, no matter how tough things are, you still have the ability to pull yourself out. And if you think you don't, you're wrong. I mean, think about situations that other people that we don't know, people we hear about across the world, who, you know, people whose homes are being destroyed through war, families, you know, that kind of thing. And through their strength, you can gain strength. I feel urgency. Urgency. There's nothing I can do except give you the message. If I could go to your house right now, pick you up, take you out of it, put you in a rehab, or help you in any way I could, I would. Because that's what I feel you need. You need someone to reach out to you. But I wish, my prayer for you is that you reach out to someone else, not this person. Reach out. Even if you call like addiction hotlines and just talk. Okay. That was some heavy energy. I love you. It's like I want to rescue you. I do. I want to go in and rescue you. But I know that you can rescue yourself. I know it. Got to take a step. Take that step. Calling in your soulmate. Beautiful. Trust. Attraction. Attraction is a card of being in the present moment. Living in the present moment. But understanding that answers come to you in the present moment. And the more that you can stay in that present moment by letting go of the past, not worrying about the future. It's like, it's like you become more attractive. Well, I feel that you become more attractive because it gives you more confidence. It takes away worry when you let the past go. That's what I feel. Well, for some, you're being asked to stay in the present moment because there's going to be illumination sent your way. Illumination on what I hope is your soulmate. Spirit's asking us to trust in it. Let's do one more round. Oh, beautiful. Worth waiting for. Right underneath calling in your soulmate. So let me tell you, the card calling in your soulmate, it's a card of your energy, of you asking for this. And when this card shows up, it means that it's been heard. Your prayers have been heard. Your affirmations have been heard. And now Spirit is responding by telling you, we heard you. And this person we're bringing in for you is worth the wait. It has been worth the wait. Trust in that. Trust that divine timing is in work in your love life right now. Trust. Make the effort. Well, to me, this is another soulmate card because this is a card of guidance. Now we have two cards of guidance back to back. Divine guidance, by the way. So make the effort is, it's a card that talks about, first of all, I feel like great love is coming. I don't feel like it's here yet, but it's a card that talks about, when someone arrives and you're not sure, because it's under the card trust, you're not sure about that. The best thing you can do is make sure you're in your present moment so that you can hear your intuition loud and clear. Because if there's a problem, if there's caution, if this is danger, I don't want to use example on top, those going through this codependency problem. But to be honest, the universe sends us warning flags, caution flags. If we don't pay attention, then we cannot blame anyone but ourselves. We can't say, well, we can say whatever we want. We can blame it on whoever we want. But use your logical mind on that. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay? But anyways, great love. It's worth waiting for. That you're being guided. It's like Spirit is guiding you in a direction, putting you on your path. And by the way, again, up here, you can hop on your divine path anytime you want. You don't have to be, let's say, chemical free. If you're working on yourself, and you're praying, and you're doing what you can. You're doing the best you can. Doesn't mean that new love can't come in for you. Absolutely. But it is with time, because this needs cleared, and there is no sense of the divine sending you in love right now, because your mind is too clouded. There's too much going on. Okay. I know, I keep saying I'm not going to keep talking about that, and I'm sure the people who are in this situation are like, enough. I got it. Got it. Well, sorry, but here we go again. So, I was just talking about, it's so, it seems like when I do my readings, like, I talk, and then the card comes of everything I just said. Release your ex. Release your ex. The time has come. The time has come. It's like, it's like Spirit saying, I'm going to give you some time here. I'm going to give you some time to, like, get everything together in your mind. This is what you have to do. This is where the ending. This is the end result. Leaving this person for good. One more row. I don't know. I feel like doing one more row. Getting to know each other. Chemistry. Of course. Past life relationship. Okay. Well, for some of you, this could be someone coming in, and for some of you, I feel like this is someone you need to release. I guess it depends what your belief system is. But for me, just because someone's in a past life relationship, they're part of our soul family, or they couldn't be coming back, right? So they're part of our soul family. But does that always mean that they're healthy? No, not always. Or I shouldn't say healthy for them to come back, but it doesn't always mean they're coming back in a loving way. Sometimes, perhaps they're coming back in a way, or perhaps they have come back to finish up the karmic relationship, to close the door on what needs to be closed. Sorry, again, these two goes right back to that. Yet, I said that. But I want you to understand, I feel like this is for, this is some who need to let go, but for others, this person's coming in. All right, we're going to shuffle the last row. Okay, there's too many. I know they're face up, but there's way too many. And if they're meant to be, they'll come right back out. Like, who knows? Maybe that's them. Under the card worth waiting for, you have the card getting to know each other. And the card getting to know each other is a card about, being comfortable enough with yourself where you can talk with another about your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. I feel like the soulmate coming in, though, is like you're evolving on the same spiritual level. And I feel like especially because I feel like for some, it's even deeper. I just feel these three cards here. For some of you, this could possibly be a twin flame. Possible. And when I say that, very few of you. Yet, there's some of you watching. This is for, but it's very few. Please understand that. Don't always think it's the best thing in the world when this comes, when you come together, they're twin. Please don't always think that. It's the best thing in the world if you are good with having a mirror held up to your face, showing your shadow side. That's good. Then if you're ready for that, that's good. Because that's what happens with a twin. They hold a mirror up and force us to see the parts of us that still need worked on. And that can be hard energy, especially if you don't know that you're with a twin. And that's why a lot of times you hear about runners and chasers. You know, one twin runs and the other one chases. And the advice there is stop chasing the runner, and the runner will come back to you. Really. Stop chasing them. Because it's like, I don't know, it feels like hamster on a wheel. Like, don't. Just stop. They'll come back. But when they come back, you have to solve, you know, both of you have to review yourselves in this mirror. If you can do that, if you can see this relationship for what it is, and the tremendous soul growth you receive out of facing that mirror and putting effort into changing those parts, the payoff is one that you've never known before. I've never known. So it's worth putting in the effort. Now, for some of you, now, you know, I'm telling you, you have a twin coming in. And I'm explaining to you some of the energy. But they may not know that. And you may say to them, well, listen, you're my twin, and you're a runner, and I'm going to keep, you know, and I'm the chaser, and blah, blah. And they may be like, what? Are you crazy? So for a while, I feel like this is where this conversation comes in. It's like spend time in beautiful conversation. And through that, you discover each other. You discover, like, wait a minute. I think I remembered that, you know, I mean, you can even start getting like little flashbacks of your past together. So a twin can be the hardest energy we've ever dealt with, or the most beautiful energy we've ever experienced. That's why I tell people, like, don't always wish for your twin unless you feel you are 100% right within yourself. You know, this energy absolutely can be worked out, and it's supposed to be worked out. But if one twin doesn't understand it, they're out of here. But they do return. You know, your twin, a lot of us like, oh, I want my twin flame, I want my twin flame. You have your twin flame for eternity. You don't lose this twin flame. It's just that sometimes you're not supposed to come into a lifetime because there's no need for it this lifetime. And sometimes you just have to understand that and stop asking for it. Because if it's supposed to come, it's going to come whether you ask or not. Okay? If a twin is coming, there's no need for you to pray for a twin. He's coming. It's already been written in your destiny. Now what Spirit's saying is this is how you handle the energy. This is the energy you may have to deal with. Can you start to deal with that before your twin comes in? Absolutely. Absolutely. And you're given the time to do that. So that's exactly what I would do. Capricorn, that's what I would do. Religious factors. I feel this is that you two are evolving on the same spiritual level, period. That's all I feel in that card right now. Yeah. Passion. We look down the center here. Spirit's asking you to trust. There's great love coming your way, and you're being guided. It's a chemical. It's like a chemical release type of bond. Soulmate. How do you bring it to you sooner versus later? Put yourself in I want to say the state of joy. And I know that's easier said than done, but it can be quite easy. You know, if you're having a bad day, put some headphones on and listen to some upbeat music. You can change your mood. It's up to you. You have to, we have to start realizing like a lot of the things that we're sad about and we don't like and this and that. Well, listen, we can always change it. We can always change it. We can change our mood like that if we truly want to. Sometimes get on the floor and just do like, um, oh, the yoga pose, or no, the, not yoga, I forget what they call it. It's like the Superman pose. You know, where your shoulders are back, your chest is out, your elbows are back, and you're like Superman. And you hold that pose. I mean, you like literally arch your back, head up in the air, and your shoulders are way back. Superman pose. Hold that. Hold it for like a minute, and it will change how you're feeling. It just does. Okay. This is just about keeping the energy light. The last card is just telling you, these people coming in. You know, I feel like this is overall. It's people coming in, because over here I have soulmate energy. Over here I have soulmate, almost twin flame energy. I have here this great love that's being guided to you. It's all soulmate. And you know what that means is your soul family. It's safe for you to open your heart completely. Okay, we're going to do some clarifiers. Worth waiting for, we're going to put the head at your table. That's what I want. Getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. I don't know why I took that out. Let's put that there so you can see that. It's safe for you to love. It's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Do a couple shuffles. Spirit, I'm using these clarifiers now, Spirit. These are the clarifiers now. Alright, so we're going to throw a couple cards on each one, and I think I might use 3 decks on this. Alright, so we're going to start with the first card. And I'm doing this more to, because you guys asked for, you know, you want to know their astrological sign. So I decided not to fight it anymore and just to do it for you guys. Well, there's that card attraction again. Keeping yourself in the present moment. Take the time to smell the roses. It's so true, though. It is so true. You want your intuition to guide you? Man, keep yourself in the present moment and you will be guided. Okay, so there's that separation again. Heart-to-heart conversations. So for some of you, it does come after a separation. But, let me say that again. You have this separation, and then this soulmate comes in. These are, now, this isn't for just anybody that's in a relationship who, you know, things are going okay, but they're not great. This is for people who are in a relationship that are ready to end. You already know this in your head, okay? Spirit's not telling you. End that relationship. Well, in the beginning, those couples, yes. But Spirit's saying here, You know, sometimes one has to end for another to begin. One door has to close and another will open. It's also about staying within your integrity within this relationship too. We have the Sun and we have the Five of Raphael. So for some of you, it could very well be a Leo. I mean, you know, very well could be a Leo. Five of Raphael talks about, I feel like we're still here in the first card. Because the Five of Raphael talks about, you know, things, everything in life happens for a reason. Everything. There's growth with everything if we only see it. And, you know, I feel like even in the midst of chaos, there's always a silver lining. But it's up to us to see it. You know, like Spirit will illuminate it. But it's like, it's up to us to be in the present moment. You know, it's not up to our soul family, up to, you know, your higher self or anyone to put you in the present moment but you. I feel for some of you, you do have a Leo coming in, and this Leo is a little bit younger. I feel like you live in a warm climate. You know, it's so weird. There's this, you know, for some reason, this is bringing me to my hometown. And it's putting me on this one road that my nephew lives on. And it's cobblestones. And it's one of the very few cobblestone roads left in my hometown. So can I tell you, I feel like Spirit is telling some of you, this is where your soulmate is. It's like a warm climate. I'm not sure if it's tropical. You know, I feel that there's still seasons, but they're not extreme. Not like the Northwest or, you know, the North or, yeah, Alaska, Canada, Northern United States, that kind of thing. I feel like this is more like, well, there's definitely history behind it too. Okay. It just feels like a cobblestone. Well, it is a cobblestone road. It doesn't feel like it. It is. It's funny because I'm from the Northeast and we most certainly have winter. So I'm not sure why Spirit's tying this road into southern hemisphere. I think we're just going to have to leave that up to you guys because I'm not really sure where that ties. You know, cobblestone road, southern hemisphere. You get climate. I mean, you get season changes, but your winter is still very mild. Yeah, on the other side of that, I'm seeing high mountains where there's snow. Okay, geez. I wonder if this is two places I'm seeing because it doesn't feel like it, but I'm seeing like way in the background there's snow. Like at the tippy top of the mountains. Can you guys even see me when I do that? Okay. Some of you guys, it's a Leo. Very strong. Who lives on a cobblestone road in the southern hemisphere? I don't know. It's crazy. There's snow on the mountaintops. Doesn't have to be snow right now, but this mountaintop gets snow. Yet, you know, it's kind of like Colorado, you know? Um, maybe it is Colorado. Though, Colorado gets a lot of snow. Wow, okay. We have the Ace of Raphael, and we have the Empress. Ace of Raphael. Jeez, I mean, do I love this card? Absolutely. This is about a brand new emotional experience that's coming your way. Brand new, okay? So, this person hasn't come in yet. What I love about this card, well, let's look at it this way. Look behind Raphael. 2 dolphins here. And when dolphins mate, they mate for life. So I feel like this is about a forever type of love. About a lasting type of love. And we have the Empress. Oh, you guys are going to kill me. I cannot remember who the Empress. I mean, it's just blocked in my mind. I cannot remember who Empress rep. I don't know. But right now, I'm feeling 2 signs here. I'm feeling Pisces, and I'm feeling Aries. And I'm going more by the numerology here. But yeah, that's what I feel that. For some of you, you might be meeting a Pisces or an Aries during their birthday party. If you get invited to a birthday party in March and April, you know, let's say the first half of April, go. Go to this birthday party, even if you don't know who the person is whose birthday it is. It's not necessarily that this is the person that you meet, it's their birthday. But I feel at this birthday party, you meet this person. It's around celebration. And the reason why I'm thinking birthday is because it's both Pisces and Aries' birthday coming up. Well, some Pisces right now. But I feel there's celebration around it. Okay, so if you get invited to a celebration in the month, well, for some of you, it could be a baby shower type of thing. You know, because the Empress, you know, is about birth. It's about rebirth. If you get invited to a social invitation, go. Just go. Ask questions later. Seriously, Capricorn, go to the party. It's either birthday, baby shower. Though I have to say the party feels much bigger than a baby shower, and I do feel like there's drinking and socializing. I mean, you can drink at a baby shower, but they're usually held during the day. I feel like this is, you know, this is an event that goes well into the evening. And it's fun. Fun. Go. Capricorn, go. I'm talking so quiet, I noticed on your videos. It's really not like me. It's almost like I feel like I've been whispering. I don't know why. It's like I'm telling you a secret and I don't want a lot of people to hear. Isn't that weird? Well, okay. So this is also bringing us a brand new beginning. Fire. Fire. Leo. Aries. Sagittarius. Of course, you all know it can be sun, moon, and rising. But sometimes I have to say when I'm doing clarifiers like this, I feel like it is in their sun. Or put it this way, I feel like even if it's in their moon or their rising, it's through conversation, it comes up quickly. Not that I don't even feel like you're asking. It just comes up. You just know. Okay. This is on this past life relationship. So I just need to hone in a little bit more. I mean, we start with the Ace of Gabriel, and that's fire. But the Ace of Gabriel, when she comes in, when the Ace comes in, it's a new beginning. And it's a new beginning, but it's a new beginning of passion. The Ace of Gabriel brings something to you that allows you to have a chance to do something that amazes you. It's something that feels wonderful. Passion. Not surprised it's on this person from a past life. Not at all. Then you have the Five of Ariel on top of that. I honestly feel right now the Five of Ariel is talking more about your chakras than anything. Because I have the Seven of Raphael. Five of Ariel. But I have the Seven of Raphael sitting beside it. And I feel if you if you take the time to clear your chakras, to do a little meditation. If you don't like to meditate, spending a little quiet time in nature. It's that kind of thing. Because I feel like you need to clear your energy. I mean, there needs to be detoxification too. Okay, as soon as I said that, I wanted to take it back. I feel it's more about clearing your own energy. You know, if your thoughts have been very negative lately, this is for you. Turn them around. Because this person is coming back and they are offering you passion. But you need to be present to see it. Because I feel right now, like, with this person from the past, for some of you, they already came in. And that confusion has already started. The confusion has already started. That mirror is being held up. And you both are like, what the hell? You're supposed to be a twin? What the hell's this? Like, what is this? It's like we need to be together. Yet, it's hard. I feel like this is going to help you though, honestly. Like now you'll understand what you need to do, how you need to look at it. You just need to look at it in a different way, that's all. You just need to understand that this mirror is for your own soul growth and theirs. That's all. It's almost like it's not coming from the person, it's coming from you. But this person is reflecting it to you. Remember, when you're with a twin flame, it is all about the soul growth of the two of you. And I mean evolving quickly. Whoa. I feel like that noise just, if there's any negative energies around here, it just got rid of it. I have to tell you, I feel like these are final clarification. I feel like it's its own little story right here. I haven't even really looked at them yet, but the Magician. Everything begins and ends with this, right? Because the Magician tells us, you know, it's about energy. You know, I've given you every tool you need. I didn't give it to you. It's already put in you. Every tool you need, every tool that you need to be successful on this path, on your journey ahead. Remember, he's the first person the Fool meets. And he's just reminding you, you have everything you need, everything to get you through any situation. It also talks about your energy. The Magician says, remember, when I first met you, I told you, learn how to harness your energy. This is how you manifest. Do you remember? I told you that. Manifest that energy. If you want negativity to come to you, well, keep your thoughts negative. That's simple. Want positive, love to come to you. Keep your thoughts positive. It's that simple. It's that simple. Page of Raphael. Right next to the Magician. So Page of Raphael, again, is, you know, something coming in. A new emotional experience. Here's your invitation. Here's your invitation to the party. Bam. There it is. There is a party. There may even be a magician there. You need to go. Go, go, go. This person's going to be very dreamy. Look at that. Number one, the leader. Leader of your life. You lead your own life. You're the co-creator. Number one. Still. Number one. The wheels start to turn for you. The wheel shows up. It's about new beginnings. You know, look at this. New beginnings, new beginnings. New beginnings. End of delays. This is about wherever you're sitting now. You know, if you're sitting at the low, you're soon going to be sitting at the top. Your energy, though, your positive energy, puts you. It's like the Ace of Michael. Puts you at the mountaintop. Puts you at victory. Your energy. Changing that energy brings you this whole new beginning. 2, Gabriel. I love this card. I love this card because this means the person is coming in. For many of you, share the same vision that you do. I love this card because, you know, this card could very well be talking about male couples together. And it's like, it's like such a tight relationship. True beauty in it. This person shares your vision. And we have 6 of Gabriel. Again, material needs getting fulfilled. You know, material needs getting fulfilled, but it is through your acts of kindness. It is through your giving and caring heart. Because those 6 of Ariel says, hey, your material needs are going to get filled in what feels like magical ways. There's still a call for balance. Something's still a little off whack. So it's telling you, Get balance. Get balance in your life. Because look at what's coming. Wow. Look at the way he handles the energy. It's like, what do you want? What do you want? Anything you want, I can give you. What do you want? You want a successful new beginning? Here you go. Love the Magician. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. I feel like the reading is over. I'm going to remind you, this is for all of you. It's safe to love. If you stay in that present moment, you'll know that because you'll feel the guidance worth waiting for. It's for all of you. Divine timing. You know, universal year one. If you're someone who just thinks that you're never going to find love, love is never coming for me, you're wrong. You're wrong. And this is not the year you want to be telling yourself that because you want to manifest this year. You want to set your intentions on how you want the next 9 years to live or be. How you want to live. Yeah. So this is not the year to say or to back out because of past relationships. You know, chances are if you're sick of love, it's because you keep pulling in your own free will choices. You know, there's a pattern somewhere in your relationships that you need to figure out because that can save you alone. You know, we need to be detectives in our own lives. We need to be active in our own lives, period. Can I tell you, for the men out there who are interested in men, my God, you have someone very, very special coming. And I feel like, man, I just feel like there's some of you men out there who's like, oh man, you have no idea how long I've been waiting. Well, my friend, the wait has paid off. Keep manifesting. It's working, Capricorn. I love you guys. You know that. I want you to have everything. But I want you to have true love more than anything. Because you can be poor. But if you have love, you're rich. If you're giving love, you're rich. Okay, sorry. Now I'm going into the preacher mode, which I don't want to do. I love you guys. Keep going. You're turning that wheel. Right now, you're turning that wheel. And if it's, you know, even if it feels hard to turn, but it's moving, keep going. Keep going. Love you, Capricorn. Love you so much. Have a beautiful spring. Have a great time at that party that's coming up. For the males looking for another male, congratulations. I feel something so special about this relationship. So special that's coming up. For everything. You know, it's funny, it started heavy, but now I feel so light. And that's why I want to leave it here. I love you guys. Thanks so much for continuing to follow my channel, even though my videos are books themselves, you know. But I love you for it. I love you for hanging in there. I just love you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.